Hello there, welcome back. Still to come, Lisa Faulkner is going to be cooking up a fantastic, delicious, healthy lamb curry. Doesn't that look good? First though, with thousands of British actors trying to follow in the footsteps of the likes of Keira Knightley and Daniel Craig in Hollywood, only the very lucky few succeed. And my next guest is set to be one of them. But what might just set her aside from the rest is that she's nearly 80.
Thank you, young man. I was beginning to think I'd never catch the damn thing.
We're in the middle of a serious, significant conversation here.
Yes, but all I want to do is...
Get lost.
Oh, such foul language. Someone should wash your mouth out with soapy water.
Well, we're off to Los Angeles now. We're our very own, because you haven't seen it yet, but she is a kung fu granny. Kay Darcy joins me now. Kay, it's great to see you. What an absolute hoot this is. I think it's brilliant. That wee lady that you play, she's Agent 88, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
That's her name.
I beg your pardon?
That's her name. She's Agent 88 and she...
Agent 88, yes. Dottie is her abbreviated name, which could go with a little bit of her eccentricity. I think you know how we Brits say, oh, she's a bit dotty. Well, this one is.
I've got you. Now, what I think is brilliant about you is that about a decade ago, you decided that you would go over to Los Angeles and try and make it as an actress.
Yes.
Brave. That was really brave of you.
No, I think fate takes over sometimes. I was on a trip, just arrived, asked the way to the library. It happened to be an agent. He put me straight onto Friends and film school. And I took it as a divine intervention and I started out.
Fantastic. And you've done a lot of films and TV, you know, small roles, but this really is the big one, isn't it? This is the big break.
What is so good about it is that it gives me the chance to do something that people who are seniors normally don't get the chance. All because that lovely woman, Anne, had the courage to knock those guys off bikes. When they were trying to get into the jewellery store.
I remember that.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah,
that was kind of based on, I'm sure everybody remembers the story. It was Anne Timpson. She sort of battered all these thieves with her handbag. And really, it was extraordinary. And this is where the inspiration for your character comes.
Yes, that's where. Digger read that and he thought, wow, they've had all sorts of action heroes, but they've never had a woman who's a senior, and British, of course.
Indeed.
Which gives it a piquancy for the people over here.
No,
because Brits have got a different energy for the Americans, and there are quite a few of us over now in Hollywood. They seem to creep through the door somehow.
Usually the Brits get cast as the baddies, though. That's what I like, that you're actually a superhero. That's good.
Well, you know, I think most human beings are good and bad. And sometimes I think the vulnerability of a character is what balances the bad part. So that it's like the clown, you know? You can be funny, but you can also be evil.
Now, look, tell me...
that's what...
No, I think you're absolutely right. Tell me, what did the family think of you? What did your family back over here think of the fact that you're going to be a Hollywood superstar?
Well, they want me back to be with them. But they're very tolerant. They've learned over the last 10 years that it's more important to have a mother who's fulfilled in herself and not sitting at home moping over what might have been. And you know, we could all do that if we chose. It's half full, half empty. One era ends, but you can make another begin. So you don't have to be a victim. And I think that is a message, if I want to get anything over to my kids, is you never have to be a victim. You always have choices. And I think it's they'll remember that.
No, I think it's absolutely brilliant, Kay. I really do. I mean, who knows what this will lead to? You know, this could go absolutely huge, couldn't it?
Well, if anyone had told me that I had the chance to work with Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, who is the one who is going to be designing all the wonderful things in the series as a character, I mean, I would have said they were mad. I've never been in that class. I mean, I was a midwife and nurse for 40 years, so would you ever imagine acting with someone like that? It's just incredible to me that I might get the opportunity.
It's fantastic, Kay. Thank you very much indeed. And when you pick up that Oscar, come back and talk to us. Thank you, Kay. Great to see you.
We'll do so.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
What a great lady. Right.